we were doing this all day. Oh, here we go.
Have you got
Everyone's
it?
waiting. Yeah. Can you send me the link though? Is it easy for you to actually send me the link? Because every
Uh,
time I go to your, let's just see if it works this time. Um, yeah, it doesn't say.
excellent.
Yeah, for some reason I can't find it. You figure there'd be like
Uh,
a easy
hello,
way.
everyone.
Thanks for waiting.
Mm,
Waiting all day for this one.
mm. Right, I'll send you the link.
Okay. And then,
Just check it. There it is.
yep, got it. All right, so I'll just go and post it on my wall. Live now. Post. Okay, now I'm just going to turn my phone off. Otherwise, it's going
Mhm.
to beep when people message me. Power off. Um, yeah, so I posted we were doing this earlier tonight, and what kind of sprang it for me was finding a master deceiver, like a Loki, um, that looked luminescent in light and was pretending to be Archangel Michael. It wasn't a demon, and probably up in the seventh dimension level, like pretty high level actually. And immediately it might have even been Loki, to be honest with you, because that's how I saw him. But anyways, immediately I pushed my light through to the central sun, through him, connected him, called in the actual Archangel Michael to come down, grabbed him, took him away. And I'm like, and I started channeling, and I'm like, what the F God like was coming trying to deceive me. And so like it's like why I say always got to use discernment and everything. And something didn't quite feel right to me. And so when it doesn't feel right, it's not right. It would always feel 100% right to you if a being of light's coming in. And this was a being of light, but not
Mm.
of fully love. It had energies of deception. So Father God told me, you needed to do this to level up. And I've been talking to them about this mission and everything. And so they've been with me the whole day. They told me to cancel my one-to-one sessions and just to be pure in my energy, not to bring anything else into it. And Christ told me to that we can't just transmute everything like it's some kind of like an attack. We actually got
Mm.
to heal the fallen order, if you want to call them that. We got to heal them, heal their journeys, specifically what he says. You got to heal their
Mm.
journey. So I imagine we're going to do some Akashic work with that before we go and find and locate them all and bring them back.
Mm.
I know all the angels want to be, there are angels all around us right now, and I know they're all part of this. They're all waiting eagerly, patiently at the same time. And the um the other thing, I think it was Father God who, but they said we got to heal the deception within us first, everybody who's watching
Mm.
or everybody who's going to watch. So we're just going to do a quick forgiveness
Dave,
healing. Yeah,
David, I just wanted to say I had a similar experience what you had, but mine was it was a glowing aqua Poseidon, but it wasn't. The energy didn't feel right, so always check the energy, and it was something that pretended to be my friend, if you get what I mean, a demigod. He
yeah.
wasn't. So
Hmm.
yeah, so I know exactly where you're feeling there. You can feel it by the energy. It's just not
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And but this one had a very good skill because it was able to replicate some signatures of Archangel Michael. So it caught my attention when he said, "Hey, David, Archangel Michael," and then I look over and I see it with my two eyes, and I'm like, "Michael," and I'm like, "This doesn't feel right," and I'm tuning in, bringing love into it, and then because that's what we do, right? And then immediately it started changing into its like Loki form, and I'm like, "Oh, zap up to the central sun, pull up, call the real arc." But it just like we can't have these layers of deception, these beings who are plaguing and deceiving everybody. We're humans and we need to go into a love-based reality without this existing. And we can't take that leap into love-based reality when this exists. But at the same time, Christ said, yeah, you got that. Be compassionate with this mission you're doing on, like that he's with us, of course, and that we got to heal their journey and everything like that. So I don't know how it's all going to go down, and we never really do, right? And so we're obviously going to call in our teams first, and
Well, what we do, we don't plan it because if we planned it, they'd know.
mhm.
They'd know what the plan is.
Well, I could tell you they knew that we were going to be doing this because I would have density trying to fly in and around. But it was like I literally had, this is why they didn't want me to do any one-to-one sessions. I could see heaven was with me, like it's still with me the entire day, and angels would fly out, bam, and like you would just see them illuminate over the density, bam, and they would get them, eh? And I saw it throughout the day, or like density would try to come and an angel come out, bam, and it would just glow every time it confronted the energy of density, and it would always and then when I tune in, I'm just like, oh my God, like there's all these density beings getting slayed right now. I'm just like, this is whatever is going to happen today is serious. That much I know. Like, this is not just like a small thing that is happening. This is like something that has been in the works for a long time because literally angels are slaying demons. And it's like, they know it, but we are all protected. So I made sure way back in the day, anybody like and today in the morning, this morning, but as soon as I posted this, I made sure that I brought heaven into everybody's field who's going to be watching it, so that everybody's protected, and anybody who's going to watch it in the future, and we have a heaven sacred space around us, just to be 100% that no one is going to be have anything to worry about and could be completely protected throughout whatever is going to happen here today.
Mm. Cross your fingers, though.
No, no, that's for sure.
I know,
100%.
I know, I know.
Yeah.
We need to be, it'd be a private one, wouldn't
Yeah, exactly.
it? Yeah. Okay.
So
Hmm.
do you want to call in your teams and or do
Yep.
you want to
So I'm calling in. Yeah, I was saying yesterday's first time I merged with six of my aspects. I've never done that before because I needed to shift something. So I think that was a pretense for this event. So I'm going to merge with my Lemurian aspect, me Ascended Master, me Merlin, Saint Germain. See any more? Any more? Oh,
Dude,
like
I literally saw this like
Mary.
as soon as you said Hermes, I saw this like Hermes image. I'm like, oh my, there he is again.
His light is great, actually. It saves me.
You
And
almost look like it looked like your face went into like a light grid for a second there. It was kind of neat.
like a Mary aspect, which I'm not sure which Mary. It could be Mary Magdalene. I just don't know. I'm not sure. Only
I
just
love you.
got. And Doman's coming along. My dragon, my protector. I'm also bringing Aqua. I'm asking Aqua to bring in the Emerald Order dragons, and it's going to be thousands. I think we need 18D energies. So we'll bring in that. So I'm bringing that in now. You can bring in, and I'm bringing me warrior team on my healing team. So it's I'm brought a lot in. They're coming. Well, they were already here. They already knew the job. They knew it, but before me. Okay. And what are you bringing in, Dave?
Mother, Father, Prime Creator, um, the Order of Christ, of the Temples of Purity, all of the heavenly bodies of love and higher.
I'm also, I brought me dragon, no, me emerald ear.
Yeah,
It's all green today. It's all to do with the heart chakra, and it's been like that for a few days. And
yeah.
Raphael, obviously.
The Crystal Keepers, guardians of the Akashic records, of the angelic realms and the inner earth kingdoms of love, all of the beings of that are of a master level in inner earth,
Mm.
or higher, but that are of love, that are without deception, that are of purity.
I'm also
And I want
bringing.
to I want to
Mm,
like qualify and respect that, because there's a lot of people on their journeys of mastery that still have a little deception within them, and I want to honor them. They're not bad. Like, look how amazing they've done. We just got to heal this deception out, um, so that those masters can come and serve with full of love and not selfishly, if you want to say it that way. I know it's hard to say, how can there be masters with deception? And it's just they just haven't fully ascended, right? So they're masters that are not in their absolute eternal light form of purity and love. And so they're at like a level, maybe it's 70 or 60 or 5D or 4D or whatever, right? Like probably not 4D. I don't think you could really be master
mm.
at that level.
Uh, I'm also bringing Evra, a crystal source being, and one of my earliest aspects, a crystal rainbow dragon. So that's everyone I can think of.
All
Oh.
right. I'm going to call my highest order of love aspects that I am, as well, in addition to all of the divine light councils of love that exist that I've connected to, including the Emerald Order, the divine, the luminaries, Lumerian councils of love, the
Yeah.
eternities, which govern over the light being collectives, the Ascended Master Council of Divinities, all who are of love, who are fully ascended beyond all time and space. So,
And my Lemurian High Priestess. I think everyone can do breath work at the beginning if you want to try and breathe into your heart chakra. Get in the zone.
do you want to guide us into some breath work?
Yeah. So just breathe in. Breathe in again. Make sure it's all the way down to your sacral and your heart chakras. These are your emotionals. These are where deception is kept, if you know what I mean. Bit more. Hold it there, and breathe out any negativity. Breathe in again. Bit more. Another sip, and then breathe out again. Last time, breathe in. Breathe a bit more, really deep. Make your heart chakra glow, get rid of this deception, and breathe out again. Right,
Scepter
Dave.
of Time,
Yeah.
that's different. Um, Father Time came in here for a second. Okay, so this is bringing in time, connecting to everybody's Akashic records where the deception exists. Energies are coming in to heal it. Along with the dragons are coming in to transmute, as Phil called in, but also just intend to send forgiveness to yourself for ever deceiving anybody, in this lifetime and any lifetimes, and forgiveness to all people in all eternities that have ever deceived you, including this lifetime and all lifetimes, purely forgiving them And then we'll ask the angels to assist to heal everybody's heart at the same time.
And all timelines as well. All other types of us, all other experiences.
Cosmic beings. The celestials are here, connecting to the council. Celestials, they're working with earth movements. Just tuning in. They're tracking the hearts of the deceivers along earth right now. They're locking. Okay, so we're going into the celestials, the council of the cosmos, if you want, the high order of the star beings. Uh, I've never actually seen them as a council before tonight. I see that people have these aspects, but there's a council of them, and we're all coming together here. And they've put um, sacred geometry because a lot of these beings have very high sorcery. So I'm seeing this like Star of David and golden light, and then as well as these beyond that, there's like the earth within it, and then they have the flower of life and all these different things, golden colors, and the ascended masters are in this grid. They're all here. The what is it called? The centurion man, or the man. It's showing divine masculine and feminine balance of masters and complete Lumerian priestess orders, guardians of the dragons. Um, a lot of these are in these grids. So we have an omega level of support. We're going to stay up high in the celestial realms for now, and I'm actually just going to take counsel of the celestial beings and ask them. Yes. So they are connecting to the heart chakras of all of the masters of deception right now in all timelines, infinity, in all dimensions, parallels of this universal structure and beyond. We're actually going a multi-universal healing with this, and we're going to release them through programmable forgiveness fields. Intentionally, we're going to create an energetic, if you want to call it a program, that is magnetic to deception. It's magnetic to find deception energies, forgive them, release them, transmute them. And so we're with the dragons, they're going to assist with the healing. And this is going to go through heart signatures, DNA strands, for upgrades, for universal shifting. And we're going to clear the eternities. Yeah.
David, I've just been given a message. There's an emerald crystal on Earth, and he's activating from the Emerald Order. They placed it a long time ago, so
Okay.
that might help.
All right. Do you want to do that part?
Yep, I'll do that part.
Okay. All right. So we're bringing in energies of Mother, Father, Prime, and together collectively as the human collective, the celestials, the councils of eternities, which include the ascended masters, the Lumerian councils of divinity, all beings of love, the sun councils of love, all beings, the dragon orders, all dimensions, the fey kingdoms, all who have been affected, the elementals, all dimensions. Here we're combining healing energies into a forgiveness field of light, and we're blasting it through. Now we're blasting it through all dimensions, all time, Father Time's energy as well as assisting. But through the celestials, we're going into all fields to all hearts, bringing in forgiveness to heal the journeys of the fallen order, to heal the journeys of deception, to bring in peace, to bring in harmony, to bring in love, to restore divinity and balance within the universe, within the hearts of one, within the hearts of all.
The Emerald Dragon and the Emerald Crystal's been activated. It's like a conscious, a female conscious there, and it's just glowing green light. I've never seen anything like this before. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, I could feel
Uh,
it in my heart. All hearts will be upgraded in this moment, including those of deception. And we're going to ask Mother, Father, Prime, and all the beings of eternal love that are with us, including our higher selves and the human collective of love from the higher self level to assist to bringing in forgiveness completely, to magnetize this to all levels of deception, all levels of manipulation, to forgive, to clear, to cleanse, to heal all wounds across all time and space, eternities, to bring in the Diamond Light Order wants to come in from inner Earth. The Diamond Light Order is coming in. They're coming in through forgiveness fields now, bringing in high 12D light now, bringing in the emerald energies that you activated as well, purifying, cleansing,
yeah.
clearing Earth's grid system structures.
Can you see it going through the ley lines?
Oh yeah,
Unbelievable. This is unbelievable. This is exciting. Oh,
and the water systems and everything are being um, transmuted, upgraded, everything.
programmed. Yeah. Oh. Could this be an Earth 9D?
Would that be something?
No, the old ways.
All right, removing all heart blocks now from the deception order, so that they may receive this fully, commanding all hearts awaken, including of the fallen order, to receive God's blessing, Mother, Father, God's blessing, and releasing, cleansing, pardoning of all karmic wounds related to their deception, to bring in peace into their eternities, remove blocks and barriers of unity consciousness, of divine love, to bring together those that deceive to the light of love, to balance, so that they may be released of their density of their attachments, so that they may be free from their binds, from their greed, from their deception, so they may be healed, so they may rise to the heavenly kingdoms again for those who had fallen.
The grids are lighting up now. Ooh.
It's amazing the energy that's happening here. It's like the most floatiest energy. All right. So, Christ.
For anyone watching this, I've been told it after the event. If you want a friend, an emerald dragon, just ask for one. They're here to help Earth. They're here to raise the vibration, and to help you is raising the vibration.
All right. Christ's solar dragons are coming in. Christ is bringing in his solar dragons right now, and they're bringing in the highest flames I've ever seen of purity right now. Um, this is cool. I didn't even, of course, Christ would have dragons, but here they are. They're pretty amazing. They're he, they're literally just, it's so crazy. These dragons, you know how dragons eat density and stuff like that. Well, these ones
Yeah,
literally are sucking the density out of Earth's grids. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen. They're just
it's
like eating the density out and transmuting it into this huge light with Christ and the holy temples. They're here now. It's like all of these light beings are on the grids blessing everything. The ascended councils of light, the purest of love. They're just blessing the animals, the plant kingdoms. Um, as everything's getting transmuted, they're bringing in these blessings, and they're blessing everything.
I've been told it's activation codes for all the ascended masters on Earth and human avatars that I've forgotten. Waking up codes. There's quite a few here.
Oh, look at that. They're walking up into the sky god realms. They're opening up. High crystalline unicorns are coming out. High crystalline unicorn energies are coming out of this dimension. I'm just tuning into it now. I'm just seeing the ascended masters going into the sky kingdoms. It's raining diamond crystalline energies right now across the sky kingdoms, all on the planet right now. Fairies, crystalline, all these different crystalline ascended masters are everywhere. They're starting to come out of this portal. They're starting to come out from other universes, from other systems. They're coming out and they're bringing in all of these ruby lines of love, all of this huge love energy, illuminating it everywhere, and it's just going to vibrate to everybody right now. This is going to feel extremely amazing, like total bliss. This is incredible. We have come to collect those of resistance, those who wish to damn, who wish to harm the collective, harm humanity. We come to collect. We are collecting them in rainbow fields. We're collecting them in rainbow fields. Rainbow fields are gathering fallens, fallen prime, fallen energies, fallen source, fallen density, retrieving the family of the golden order that has fallen from grace, that has been harming humanity these eternities, retrieving them in rainbow fields of purity, are coming back into the cosmic source of the sun, the holy temples of divinity, to be restored into union and balance of self, to be healed further. We are removing them. We are relieving them of their own consciousness, of their own fears, of their own divided self. We are bringing them back into purity. Mother Creator is here. Mother Creator is an umbrella of eternal love and compassion. And she is now bringing the angelic kingdoms throughout the Akashic records of all who are here to release further that which is preventing your heart from ascending into pure divine love. Mother Creator is here to connect to all that is in turmoil, to relieve pressure, pain, and distortions, clearing, releasing, and healing those on earth and the fallen, all through compassion, forgiveness, and the kingdoms of eternal bliss and love. Breathe in these sacred energies of Mother God, for she's bringing in new kingdoms of peace within the heart chakras of all beings on your planet, in all dimensions, in all time, are unifying with the magical kingdoms of love in this now moment. Feel and experience. I'm just going to pass it over to you, Phil, because they just want me to provide some space and silence for everybody to experience this too.
I can feel so much pain now. The vibration is so high. Ah, unbelievable. Just tune in. Just tune into the earth now, and you can feel the vibration. This is absolutely amazing. This is what we're here for. The emerald dragons are now, while they're here, they're just cleansing the earth. Just spraying energy, their green energy.
Oh, that's cool. They're bringing in these golden nebula energies into dark portals to transmute them all.
Yeah.
It's pretty neat.
Oh.
They're telling me to go to golden source level, so I'm just going up to golden source right now to meet the council, the golden light councils for some reason. So let's see what's up. Raining down golden light codes from golden source into the human heart's collective, opening and awakening, even further expanding higher hearts, expanding love frequencies now across all timelines, dimensions, realities, unifying unity consciousness to amplify through all.
Amplifies everyone's heart chakra into a massive green sun. That's what we need.
Connecting the higher dimensions to earth, higher dimensions through the Saturn rings. Saturn rings are like these tones, and they bring in all these high dimensions. So that we just activated new dimensions for earth, of higher tones, of higher purity. All right. And so now we're healing the galactic Akashic records of all of where this exists, of planets that we've been involved in that have not been in purity and love and unity as well. So the galactic councils are coming in multi-universally right now, bringing in DNA upgrades, but healing for them and for their collectives. Sorry, I'm not on Earth right now.
It's, I can feel a frequency going into humanity's DNA. They're going to try and do some sort of fixing here. Fixing
Look at
everyone
that.
who's been manipulated.
They're bringing up big portals of density. There's massive translations, even going through all dimensions of Earth. There's this huge upliftment. They're pulling out dark records. They're pulling out dark records right now. Otherwise, they just stay and they interfere. So they're pulling out dark records right out of the Earth's consciousness, which is going to pull it out of humanity's consciousness. They're pulling it right out, and they're putting it in. They're still pulling it out. It's all being purified, and they're bringing it in to be healed. They've contained it now. They're bringing it in through a galactic portal into the cosmic heart, where it is going to be surrounded by uh, universal creators to be healed. They're healing the dark records of Earth. They're healing the dark records of the fallen uh, at a much bigger level than we are able. So it is safe. It is being healed. What is that? Diamond key. Universal key. What is it for? It's bringing in a huge light now, going through the universe. Cosmic signatures. It's bringing in shock waves of cosmic light. It's running through planets, all these different planets right now, and celestial bodies, and and it's removing the signatures of this dark source, if you will. It's removing it. It's cleansing and purifying through the cosmic, through the galaxies, through the other planetary systems. Now it's coming to Earth. Okay, they're running it through the collective right now. Through Gaia's fields, purifying it. It's going through all of us right now. It's pulling out density out of collective. Intention is to bring peace on Earth. You can, wow. It like remove like a plaque on the Earth's signatures. So it's like when you understand it, that we're on an energetic planet, that's what the cleansing was. It was an energetic cleansing. And so it was going through the energy signatures like a ring, just pulling out density. Um, that came from the universal creators to assist with chords as well, transmuting the chords, density chords
Yeah,
between,
I've been told
yeah.
implants as well. It's removing some of them. I don't know. Might remove them all. I don't know.
Bringing in new colors to Earth's spectrum. I don't know what that means exactly, but it's like fields of the flower collective, the brightness of the heavenly frequencies. And so things will just look more vibrant, it appears. Just have more sheen, maybe a different color, possibly. Okay. Going back to the Celestial Council, am I finished with Clothing Source here? Oh, your symbol's coming up, Hermes, the uh the one with the wings and the snakes.
Mm.
It's a weapon now. All right. So now now it's for the now this is like the those that are completely resisting to be transmuted at this point, using all of our spiritual weapons, if you will. I'm just using the sword of truth and bringing it in to the heart chakras of all of those that deny source to be transmuted into the heavenly light for Mother, Father, Prime to do with what they will of all of those who deny source and deny the light, who have been breaking universal law and who refuse the ascension.
There's a pulse from Earth at the moment from this emerald thing, and it's emitting the energy. It's clearing our skies. It's clearing all the density energies. God, I can feel it on me. So the Earth is now vibrating at a higher frequency.
We're pushing all density beings now that are refusing into the central sun, and we're just blasting them
Bye
into
bye.
there.
Send it back to source.
Okay, we're all calling on the Earth Alliance now to take away all the deception ETs and just to take everybody out at this point to heal their consciousness. Those though who are just fighting, because I can see this now, the celestial battle going on. So now we're just going to call
Yeah.
on the entire Earth Alliance here to, and on all the orders of light here just to take all of this and clear it all, remove them into
Yeah.
rehabilitation zones and stuff.
Yeah, some of my team's assisting on that. It's a wacky battle, isn't it? Wow. A lot of ancient beings here getting pushed back into, yeah, a lot of the ancient manipulating beings.
Anybody watching, you have nothing to fear about. You are embodied by heavenly frequencies. Do not worry. You're completely cleansed. There's nothing that is going to cause any harm. We're liberating consciousness, multi-universal level, and we literally have all of the light with us. And the leftover that is density here has no ground to stand on, meaning that we've taken back the power of Earth to such a point that there is basically almost no power left in the hands of the dark, if you want to call it that. And so this is why it's been a mission of compassion, but there's also just some pockets that like to fight, will not never give up, and this is what is happening at a celestial level. We have Syrians, Arcturians, Palladians, all these light ships coming in, the prime creators, and just bringing them into the light, bringing them into the light, taking them away, bringing, rehabilitating. So they're like not, even though they're being attacked, they're not killing them. They're taking them into rehabilitation. They're taking them in. They're capturing them all. So it's this huge meeting, but there's something in specific happening in a cloaking dimension, and so I'm just tuning into it. It's a reptilian hideout. Oh, they're trying to disguise themselves. Okay, so let's just take them out. Well, not like bring them back into rehabilitation.
You sounded like me then.
I know. It's just, all right. Calling back all of humanity's source power at this point. It looks like they've been storing a lot of, harnessing a lot of source energy from humans in this cloaked dimension. I think they were thinking they were just going to be able to hide in here when the shift happens, and they would. All right, this is just not cool. They're taking consciousness. All right, so we're going to release all consciousness that they've taken in all cloaked dimensions, in all time and space, in all realities and dimensions, all consciousness that has been taken. We're going to bring it back. I'm going to call all universal guardians and the crystalline keepers to go through all of the Akashic records to restore, bring all consciousness that was taken back to who it belongs to, cleared, cleansed, and healed in this now moment. And we forgive them for doing that. And if we have ever done that in any past lives, we forgive ourselves. We heal both sides, heal all wounds of consciousness, bring in the golden light temples. And the heavenly angels are here, archangels. Okay, now we're talking. It looks like they block a lot of the portals of Earth that are light portals, and they're just being unblocked right now. These huge, these huge portals of light are opening on the planet at the moment. They're pulling out all of the blocks. These deceivers have blocked light portals on Earth from shining, and they're all being blasted out now. So that's fantastic. Oh wow, Inner Earth's coming up. A lot of ships from Inner Earth are coming up now. Oh, the Inner Earth kingdoms. They were blocking a lot of these Inner Earth kingdoms. The ships are coming out now. Oh, this is really good. Oh, oh my God. They're okay. They're they're going after all of the other ETs that are on the planet at the moment. Um, they're taking them in. They're taking back Earth. Earth is being taken back in this moment from all of the dark ETs.
I can see, Dave. I can see like a flower of life enveloping over Earth now, like a three-dimensional shape of the flower of life. It's just like recoding us.
I forgot, but I remember talking to Telos a long time ago, and they were telling me that the mountain and their portals are all guarded heavily, so like they're very careful with their ships and everything because it's like these other ETs literally target all of the inner Earth beings and stuff, and we literally just blew open all of the and they're flying out, and so many are going to start getting visited by Lumerians now and other high frequency beings. This is actually an amazing thing that just happened here, and so there that even the inner earth beings are free from always being targeted too. It's not just us that's been targeted, it's inner earth, it's all of the dimensions. And so this was much even a greater result of this mission than
Yeah, I was told when you were saying the inner Earth, I was told the dark beings are running from the inner Earth, and I didn't understand it, but you make sense now. I get it now.
yeah, some of them. But like Agartha, Telos, Lemuria, there's two Elven kingdoms. There's like five light kingdoms. But you remember a long time ago, I think this amazing upgrade's happening and I'm tuning into it, and I think it's like complete in a way, but like I'm still tuning into it. But like for discussion, when we cleaned out the Draconian base, I don't like 3, 4 years ago, whenever that was, they were in the inner Earth of the North Pole. I remember Father God pointed to go into the North Pole, and then we had that crazy mission, and they're clearing out the Dracos back in the days when the Draconians were bugging all the healers and stuff. And
Hmm.
um, and then they had all those tunnels that went in, and the dragons came in and they cleared out all the tunnels so that it would be safe for us to do our mission and everything. Um, and it was like there's so many tunnels in Earth and stuff like that, but it like they were using strategic positions, and in addition, they were blocking strategic positions for the light, and it was like it goes around. It's like it's a specific grid that goes around the Earth. Um,
Isn't it a diamond grid? I know it was a diamond grid ago. It was not working. It needed activating. It was an
yeah, like
ancient
it
one.
was like
Yeah,
plugged. They plugged it all up, all the portals, and so we just
yeah.
there's like a cork in a wine bottle. They started pulling them all out. These
Mm,
plugs. There was some kind of energetic plug, and they just started pulling them all out. And then as soon as they pull them out, these beams of white light are shooting up from them, probably diamond light, and then all these UFOs start flying out of them. And I was just like, what? So
the when I saw the emerald crystal get activated, it was like the glowiest green I've ever seen. It was heavenly. and a feminine conscious came out, woken up. That was amazing. I've never seen that. Was remote viewing. That was
That
crazy.
was cool.
There's
I
so many
saw.
different things
I
happening.
know, I know, I know. Mother God comes in there, and she just brings just the pure magical kingdoms of love. Just it was this huge diamond light, like this huge,
Is
amazing
that
love energy.
is that Sophia?
Yeah, yeah.
Mm,
I guess it
mm.
is. Yeah.
Because she connected recently, so makes sense. The good side of Sophia.
Hmm.
Mm,
So anybody who's feeling like super high frequency, you can always just breathe it in through all the chakras and then exhale it to ground the light, and we'll just ask for higher selves to ground. And but it
mm,
definitely was a an amazing mission to do this one. This one was cool.
yeah, yeah. Ground yourself after this. A good crystal is this tiger's eye to ground because that's not your root. That's the one underneath your feet. Yeah. So your root connects to that. So sometimes it's worth doing that. That's why I take that all the time. So,
No, I feel like my heart's vibrating really high right now. I feel this amazing
did
like
you
pillar.
feel like an energy going all the way around your body? It's crazy. It was like I was in 9D.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, the energies was off the charts. I mean, it was
Yeah.
just like incredible. But I'm just like right now, what I'm feeling like I'm definitely gonna go for a walk
Mm,
and listen to some music, enjoy. I always loved after missions like this, like we do, because I go outside and I see all the light ships and like it's like the celebration that's happening and stuff like that. Like I see them with my two eyes. They're always like sparkling white and golden and purple and stuff. And they're like, ah, yeah. So I
okay.
always look forward to these walks
Awesome.
after.
Mm,
Yeah.
that's great.
I was actually just thinking, and everybody who's watching, like, appreciate you guys so much for joining us in all these years and however
Mm.
long you've been joining these missions that we've been doing, and just like, and you're all the higher selves and everybody who's going to watch. And thank you so much. And I was also reflecting, like, just how amazing and how much I love you, Phil, and how amazing, like, all these missions that we've been on, that we've been doing. And it just brings me so much happiness that, that
This
we are
is why
doing
we're
this.
here. This is why
Mhm.
we're here. Mm, yeah. We just didn't sign. We just didn't read the small print when we got here. Mm.
I'm really bad at details. Never look at
I I
terms of use. Yeah, just okay. Yeah, whatever that was. I
well
agree.
when I remember this is going way back. I remember we were on the I'll say the planet of magic, where magic was created, and there was all the ascended masters there, all looking at each other, thinking, he's there. And then the Emerald Order came in, and they had this crystal bowl, and we had to sign in with energy, and we were all thinking, well, he's doing it, I'm doing it, and it was like an ego trip with ascended masters. We all signed up because he was doing it. It was funny. It was
Yeah.
really crazy.
It always gets me in trouble though. Like, so I used to have like a demolition company, and I just signed the contracts thinking that, this was like whatever I quoted, and then I would find out they added things into the contract, and I would read it afterwards, and I'm like, oh my God, that's like $20,000 of work I have to do. It's just never read the fine print,
Mm.
like.
I had a customer ask an inquiry, and I was in a coffee shop in Holland, and I said to him a few days later, "You knew I was in a coffee shop in Holland. That's why you asked me for the price. I forgot the labour costs. That's all.
That's so
That's
funny.
life. Life. Ah, thank you for that. That was good.
Thank
Really
you.
good.
I
Yeah,
feel
definitely.
beautiful heart chakra upgrades are happening for everybody now. Like this is
Mm.
deeply, deeply felt,
It, it,
multi-universal.
this might get rid of people's implants, and also it might actually take out what people have had, because obviously our food and whatever and everything else, it might be like a full cleanse. So definitely grounding and water for the next few days.
Well, what was interesting was there's one point where they're pulling out these dark records from inner Earth, and I happen to know the crystalline records are in inner Earth, and
Mm,
the Lumerians are guarding them, right? Um, and so inside, even though they're crystals, there's still records. They're all records, not just of Earth, but of the crystalline Akashic is the universe, right? So Earth, that's how magical Earth is holding the records for the universe, this universal structure. So they're pulling out, they brought in this beam of light, this like almost looked like a sun of some kind, put it right into the Akashic records of Earth, and then a beam of light going into the central sun, and it's like sucking out the darkness and the dark contracts and dark records, and it was just sucking it right out of the Akashic records. And it was so interesting to see that. And it was also interesting to see the dragon sucking out the darkness out of the grids on Earth. That was really neat. They're just like had their mouths locked on the grids, and they're just like, and they're like just vibrating all this density and transmuting it and stuff. And I was just like, that is
mm,
cool. I've never seen that before.
mm. There's a lot I haven't seen before. It's quite amazing.
Mhm.
Yeah. So it's amazing that I merged with 6 aspects yesterday, first time, and we did this event today and had to do it. Yeah. Why can't we have the plan first? The book.
You know, it's
Yeah.
sort of just, I think it's like what you say, right? Like everything is like it's the opportunity, right? That like, and then so we capture it in covert style.
Mm,
Even though I posted about it earlier today, and then there was some density trying to like fly around and see if they could stop whatever. I was just in complete heaven and purity. And it's the coolest thing ever, I tell you, when you see angels flying out of your field, bam, and lighting up like with your own two eyes, and like, and they just, and then when you tune in, they just slay the demon. They just slay the density or whatever because they didn't want this event to happen. Of course, this is a big kind of like finale in a way, like to densities and deception on Earth, because we can't shift into love-based reality if there's deception. So deception manipulation would have to be cleared, and if there's these, and there was these master type of energies that are not fully ascended, that are deceiving, and still over humanity, it will always be a block. And so, as humans in physical form, we have so much more power than energetic form does. So even though that these beings of light technically are at a higher consciousness in their reality than we are in physical, but not necessarily, but like over a lot of the people on the planet, there are some who are much higher consciousness in light than they are in human form, but it's still to the power that we have to transmute them is one thing, but as the way of the path of the light, this was a journey of healing and compassion. And so the only thing that we didn't do was go in fighting, and we only did a resolution on ones that will just not accept it, that will just, and they were attacking the celestials and everybody. And so it had there has to be closure at some point. And
mm.
so and so this is a closure. This is a closure ceremony in a way. We heal everything possible, and give the chance for everything possible to be rehabilitated. And all these different celestials and galactics are working to know who will 100% come in peace, come to this end, rehabilitate, and who will just fight until the bitter end. And so we are just removing the fighters to the bitter
Did
end at
did you
this
see
point.
did you see what they looked like? They were frightening.
Yeah,
Some
no.
real
Yeah,
frightening beings there.
they're kind of like as tall as Dracos, a lot of them too, and like
40 feet. Mm,
that reptilian hit in that hidden dimension, all those they were crazy reptilians. Like they were huge. They had massive tails. They almost looked like dinosaurs, but like probably 20, 30 feet tall. And I was just like,
Even
what
more,
the?
even more. Well, the draconian can be up to some of them with like 40, aren't they? Well, look like if
And
they're same
and what it
size.
looked like they did, it looked like they replicated human consciousness and brought a bunch of it over into like a computer to so that they can simulate a reality where that they can dominate again in this hidden dimension. So it's almost like they were harvesting in a hidden dimension, and it's just like what? And so like they took it off planet, they took it off
They,
Earth.
they were creating a new Earth.
Yeah, they were. That's what I mean, right?
But
It's
not a good
crazy.
new Earth.
No, no.
Mm,
So we put an end to that in every possibility, which is also another amazing thing that happened.
mm. Oh. It
It's amazing. It's just all this happened. It's
is,
incredible.
definitely. So what are you doing later on?
Definitely going for a walk. I'm gonna listen to music.
You going to have
I've been
a
really into Elvis Presley lately. I just been like, for
uh,
some reason, I just like, and I never listened to him much growing up, but I am listening to all of his old songs and I'm just loving them.
mm.
So good.
I did another course in Reiki, and I ended up going in to visit the god of the Reiki, and he gave me some sake. That was good. It smelled cool, but in the spirit realm, so I was okay.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
funny.
I keep on getting the card dreams. I got that twice on a run, so our dreams might give us a lot more, give us power. So,
Well, yeah. I mean, we get rid of the deception and and then so people aren't going to be as tricked as much into a timeline that's not, you know,
mm,
or into a belief system that's not going to bring them into their purest love and happiness and dream. So
mm,
you need clear deception, that's when unity really rises and stuff. And so this
yeah.
is like the beginning of the end of deception. So what that's going to be like on Earth now is going to be interesting because all will come up to the surface at this point. And people have been talking about it for a long time, but I think now that we've pulled out like the source of deception right out of Earth and all these beings. And so it's like, I think people are just going to be more honest and to a point they've been possessed by these different entities and things of deception and stuff. So it'll
Mm.
just be a preparation for love-based reality and there'll be more people coming into their heart. It's just going to be a better planet and a better consciousness.
Yeah,
If
this
anything,
deception has been targeting light workers who are high vibration to stop them being high vibration. At the end of the day.
that as
And
well.
yeah,
Yeah.
stop ascension in a
Hmm.
default sort of manner. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. That's
So that will even help with those that are pushing for the next levels to get higher communications, better communications. I can't tell you how many times that I'm channeling that I have to like it's every time that I have a blue light and a golden light and a white light and I'm just beaming it in my channel to keep my channel pure and to keep deception energies out of my channel. Like I've been doing that for years because they're
Mm.
just out there, the deception energies. And so it's like, um,
Well, what they do is they target your weak point. So you might have you might have got an experience. I want to experience a certain illness, but then they'll target it and make it 10 times worse. That's how they do it. Or you might have addiction, and then they target it 10 times worse, and it's to stop you showing your true power. So it is.
mhm.
Mm. He did
So
it on
that,
me, didn't he? Did it on me in a big way.
yeah, oh, I know.
Mm.
That's why
Mm.
we gotta have to just end it all for so that
But
everybody.
I had I'll just go on. You know that music you told me. I'm not plugging it. Don't worry. I only used that because they targeted one of my machines that cost me £2,000. So they just made themselves worse. They tried to lower my vibration by breaking a machine. All it did was I created a frequency to share. That's what it was.
Hmm. Yeah,
Or
that
me and
thing
Sophie
works
did.
too.
Yeah. Oh,
That is
definitely.
an amazing video you made. It's like a
Yeah.
weapon of the light. Hmm.
I was telling you earlier. My son was in hospital and I saw demons in the hospital preying on the souls that are dying. If you get what I mean. So I played it and they ran. Absolutely ran. It was funny. But all the people in the waiting room were looking at me weird because I was playing this quite high. So, I think they thought I was crazy.
Yeah, you're like it's literally the worst music ever, but it has the highest vibration. It's like the worst of the ears, though. People would be like, it's like if there was one thing that I would say that I never want to listen to, it would be that. But at the same time, it is amazing for clearing, just incredible.
Mm,
Hmm.
mm, yeah, definitely. It clears it, it gets rid of the icons. That's how powerful that is.
Guys,
So,
it's amazing. It's on
mm,
Phil's YouTube for those who are.
yeah. And if you want to listen to it again, subscribe.
Don't forget
Sorry.
to like and subscribe.
Oh well. So you're going for a walk. You walking your dog.
Yeah,
Mm,
yeah. I'll go for a nice walk with her, listen to some Elvis Presley, and look up at the energies and kind of be happy for everything that we did and everybody who did it with us. And obviously, we
mm,
know it's not just me and Phil. There's everybody here who's watching, everybody who's going to watch, all the celestials, all the angelic kingdoms, the inner earth kingdoms, all the celestial beings. It's like the universal creators, all these beings that came in today was just
mm.
pretty cool.
The only thing we're like ambassadors to Earth, so they can actually help us by us asking them. They just
That's
can't help
what
us
it
without
is.
asking them.
Hmm.
We've got to give them permission, and that's all we're doing. So,
Yeah, I feel like a director has a light. It's just, I feel like not a composer.
well,
Like a composer, I
yeah,
feel is like the in the background of the heavenly kingdoms, the inner earth king. They're composing the what we're
mm,
gonna do, and like, and we're sort of just like filming it. Like we're the okay, action. Okay, all right. Let's get this on video. Let's describe what's going on, and
I like compose. It sounds better.
yeah, I mean, in a way, we're part of the composition. We're part. I think we get partial credits on the composing, but definitely directors of the light for sure.
Yeah,
It's
that's
funny
good.
that's what thoughts run through my mind, like so
Mm,
I'm not really like a composer of it. Like I'm pretty much like a guide, but like I direct it and like if it was like a movie, I'd be a director of the light,
mm,
the screenwriters and all the people who are in the background and it would be the collective consciousness, like and
mm,
all of the ones who are pushing for free consciousness on Earth and like everybody here who's watching in a way, we're all the composition for sure,
mm.
but we're
Well,
directing it too.
what's funny? Some people say, "Why don't they help us?" You need to ask. So, help. We need your assistance, and then we'll do it. Yeah.
And they really want everybody to come into their own power and honestly their
Mm,
own mastery. It's tough love in a way in that regard, but it's the most rewarding for the soul to go through and triumph in the darkness or triumph where it's hard to come into their dream reality. Like it's not easy for anybody. And but the relationship and with the light and calling them in with you and living from your joy certainly makes it easier. But then if you're in pain, so you're releasing the pain and bringing in the healing, believing in your healing, focusing in on that you can heal yourself and all these different things are just extremely important. But that teams of light, they want the person to be their own hero and to be their own master because that becomes the greatest learning and the highest level of achievement in consciousness when you are the victor and everything. But
mm,
certainly they are there to help us and call them in for help whenever you can as well.
mm.
But
True,
but not don't give
definitely.
them. It's like they don't want your power. The light does not want your power, so they don't want you to like. like that the only thing that can save me is the light. They want, no, you can save yourself, believe in yourself, call on the light to help, and we will assist you. Um, but you have to be your own savior, whether it's healing your own consciousness or healing your physical body. Um, Having support and everything is wonderful, but you have to become the hero of your journey
Mm.
and believe in yourself to that
Yeah,
level.
a lot of times all you have to do is say, I am the prime creator, and you are then. Not
Hmm.
ask for something, but become that being. Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly.
Mm.
Well said, sir.
Great bit, great event. Thank you.
Hmm. I love your little hoodie.
You
The
like me,
this
Eddie?
Yeah, I do. It's cool. What is like the writing on it and stuff?
Uh, I don't know.
Oh,
It's
just what?
spiritual. It's
Yeah.
spiritual.
Okay. Sure.
It's symbols in it.
Yeah.
Oh, I was seeing loads of symbols in that. Yeah, flower. I've told you, flower of life,
Hmm.
enveloping everyone on Earth, three
Hmm.
dimensional, unbelievable. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I just was drawn to the symbols, to be honest.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah,
Looks cool.
yeah.
Love it.
Mm.
What are you up to? You gonna go to bed?
I'm
What
going
is
to have
it?
my tea at
Yeah.
1 because tonight I taught 2 lessons of judo to. I was doing grading actually, so I was teaching the youngsters and I was teaching the adults. And then afterwards, I did an healing event, and I did another healing event, and I did this one. And I thought I might as well have my tea. I don't think I've eaten today, actually. Have I eaten? No, I haven't eaten anything today. I don't eat food sometimes. I don't have
Crazy.
sleep sometimes.
Yeah. You are a different type of person, that's for sure. I might have a tea too. I got this Blue Lotus tea, and it's so ridiculous because I started and I ordered like I think like a 10 pack to try them out. And
Mm,
it's not cheap. I think a 10 pack was like I want to say $20 or something. It's like $2 a bag or something
mm,
like that. For Blue Lotus tea. And it took a month for it to come in. And then so the next time I ordered like a 30 pack. And I think it gets cheaper the more you order or something. And that took a month and a half to come in. So then I ordered a 100 pack. So it's like, am I really drinking this much Blue Lotus tea? And that one took like a month and a half to come in. So I figure, okay, so once I get down to about 50, I'm gonna order another 100 pack. It's just I gotta keep it on like this rotation. But I think tea sounds like a great idea right now. Have a tea, take the dog for a walk. It's perfect.
mm. Yeah, last night I went to the sound healing event, and I was healing the singer there. But I'd merged with 6 aspects. Now I never thought about this. I've never told you this. But I could have some. Have you heard of appy? You know where you sniff some appy? Yeah, it's a
Oh,
legal
there we go.
drug. But I did it when I had all 6 aspects. I felt like my head was exploding. I was going in like every dimension, sort of thing, at the same time. So I cocked up on that one. And then Sophie said my face went like changed and went all red and everything.
Yeah, I saw your face
Living life,
changing when you were emerging today. That was neat.
didn't Mm,
It's cool. Shape
yeah,
shifting.
I've done that a few times. It's either Lemurian High Priestess or it's the Hermes. They're the two of shapeshift people have seen that. Mm. I just want to stay as the Hermes. White
Yeah.
fiery flame coming out my hand. Mm, right.
Well, you certainly have that aspect, so that's cool.
Mm, true. Come I've got friendship. Thank you. That's all my soul family.
Isn't that the truth?
Mm.
It was probably hard for people to watch this because I had it on speaker view by accident, so it'd be bouncing back. So I only just in the last 2 minutes I put us to side by side each other. That's- when we do
Yeah,
these things, like,
that was just deliberate. Don't worry.
yeah.
Yeah, that's okay.
Well, I love you, brother.
Mm.
I guess we'll get off and have some tea
Love you.
and enjoy your tea and till the next mission. Um, See you online.
And remember to drink water, everyone who watched us, and thanks for helping us.
Yeah, amazing work.
So is it going now?
Yeah. All right. See you
You
later.
look different today, actually, Dave.
Yeah.
You actually look different now. Seriously.
Huh.
Wow.
Cool.
Take care.
Awesome. Thanks.